Elena, I'm just gonna dive right in with you because Chloe was one of my favorite characters, and I think she's one of the most interesting characters as well on the show. So how would you say she evolves and changes throughout this first season?
Well, I'm super happy to hear that, and I hope you like the way I brought her to life.
Yeah.
I love her arc, and knowing where she goes in the comic, like past what would hopefully be season 2, or past the season. It was very helpful to know where she would go. So in where she is, where we meet her, yeah, she's in a downward spiral. She's trying to numb the pain that she's feeling about the fractures between her family, or brother, or mom, or her dad. So she's turning to drugs and alcohol, and as a way to kind of not feel this pain, but it's only heightening it for her. So she's going on this journey of like trying to just feel comfortable in her own skin. I feel like she feels very disgusting inside. Like she feels like she's being picked apart. She's under a microscope. She's being judged. Like everything from her table manners to what she dresses and who she is as a person. Like she feels like she's being domineered by this like psychological prison of a construct of the code. So the journey wise though, she ends up, without giving too much away, encountering a certain individual, Hutch, hashtag clutch, who really sees her for her soul, for who she truly is, and gets her, and it doesn't, and they connect as soulmates, right? So he doesn't want to change her. He is right there with her in where they are at, and understands her, and he's the son of the world's biggest supervillain, and she's son of the world's biggest superhero. So we've got some forbidden love going on. So she goes through a lot as she's trying to navigate her pain and find where she truly belongs, while also dealing with the love she has for her family and not feeling embraced by that unit.
Yeah. And Andrew and Ian, I'm going to give this question to both of you. Andrew, if you go first, then Ian. So I was someone who didn't know too much about the comic. I knew general information about the comic, but I didn't know too much information about the comic. So Andrew, how do you think this show will appeal to people who may not be too familiar with what's going on? And Ian, how do you think people who are fans of the comic, they've been fans for years, will be able to find, a lot of information that they gain from the comics, like, oh, this all makes sense?
So with regards to people who aren't familiar with the comic books, I think just the thing that makes Jupiter stand out is the fact that it's different to any other superhero film or TV series that's out there at the moment. Like we've said the whole way through press week that it's more of a drama almost than a superhero show, and we really focus in on these familial relationships and the wider relationships within this world that the series is based in. And I think just the fact that we don't shy away from stuff. It tackles some hard topics. It tackles history, politics, religion. It delves into all of these different things in a way that others haven't before, and I think that's what is a very unique selling point for the show.
Yeah. I think for people who haven't seen it, what I love about it is that this is not a remake. This is not a sequel. This is a whole new set of heroes with a whole new origin story and a whole new reason for why they do what they do. And I think that's just really remarkable that we're going to actually, because we don't already have pre-existing knowledge of these heroes, like you would Spider-Man or Batman, that you walk in and you actually have to learn about this human and these humans and how they are. And I think it's like a beautiful thing to actually like see what a hero's life is actually like, And for those who are familiar with the comics, I mean, Elena looks like she walked right off the page, So I'm really excited to see just like for them to see how true to life it is and see the whole thing come to life and like some new twists and some fun things that we've added. I'm like really stoked for people who are big fans to see what we did with it.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for chatting with me. I can't wait for everyone to see this show when it premieres soon. I know it's highly anticipated, and I'm pretty sure it's going to live up to the hype. So thank you all so much.
Thank you very much, Trey.
Thank you, Trey.
You have a great day, man.
You too. Bye.
Later.